We want to update you on a developing story we've been following today. A veteran Louisiana State Police trooper has died after being shot in the head in Calcasieu Parish, Louisiana, while trying to help a stranded motorist.
43-year-old senior trooper Stephen Vincent died this morning at a hospital in Lake Charles. Authorities say Vincent was shot by a man whose pickup truck was stuck sideways in a ditch.
The driver of that truck, 54-year-old Kevin Daigle, has been arrested and is facing charges including attempted first-degree murder of a police officer. Daigle was wrestled to the ground by other motorists who were passing by and saw the fallen trooper right after he'd been shot.
A little bit more about Vincent, a 13-year Louisiana State Police veteran who is married, has a 9-year-old son. So just yet another instance that you hate to hear about. I recently moved here from Louisiana, and I know that the whole state, as well as the whole country, a story like this has really come out in support of this family. And
the trooper was stopping alongside of the road, attempting to help a stranded motorist. Walked up to the driver, said, "Hey, get out of the truck. Let me see if I can help you." The driver, allegedly, they say, got out with the shotgun, shot the trooper in the head. He is now suspected also, this guy, suspected also of shooting and killing his roommate in Moss Bluff, Louisiana. That still emerging with some new details. I mean, just you hate to report on these kind of things, so thoughts and prayers are with him. Hey, another big story we're following today. 3 Americans who stopped a potential terror attack on a Paris-bound train last Friday now being called heroes.
Yeah, this one's going viral and for good reason. A great story coming from overseas. Brooke Silva Braga reports the president of France has honored the men at a ceremony today in Paris.
French President Francois Hollande hailed them as heroes, presenting his country's highest award to the 3 Americans who stopped a gunman on a Paris-bound train. It was a lesson in courage, goodwill, and hope, he said. Spencer Stone, a U.S. airman, Alex Scarlatos from the National Guard, and their friend Anthony Sadler, a college senior, the newest recipients of the Legion of Honor.
He seemed like he was ready to fight to the end, so were we.
On Sunday, they described stopping the suspect, identified as 26-year-old Moroccan Ayoub El Kahani.
I feel our training mostly kicked in after this assailant was already subdued, but in the beginning it was mostly just gut instinct.
They also said luck played a role. A weak Wi-Fi signal encouraged them to switch train cars. A jammed AK-47 gave them a chance to act.
Alec came up and grabbed the gun out of his hand while I put him in a chokehold.
A split-second decision that saved untold lives.
Hiding or sitting back is not going to accomplish anything.
An act of heroism, the French president said today, that, quote, should be an inspiration to us all.
And apparently anti-terror investigators are still questioning the gunman, but the French president said, and I want to quote here, he admires the U.S. men for their courage and cool composure with this whole thing as it unfolded.
Cool composure, just like an American. That's a story they're going to be telling for the rest of their lives. That's exactly how you hope that situation goes down.
Being at the right place at the right time.
Right.
Absolutely.
And knowing what to do.
Yeah.
Hey, check this out. All over social media, some parents are claiming that the popular Huggies baby wipes, everybody uses them, are riddled with tiny pieces of glass, which is exactly what you don't want in a baby wipe, which has led to some important concerns for parents.
This is frightening. Yeah. Lisa Marie talked to one such parent. Look at this.
What are you doing?
The message is spreading fast among moms concerned for their little ones.
Something has to be done.
Aspen Patterson, a mother of 2, is one of hundreds who got word of nationwide posts online about these Huggies baby wipes. Parents say they're finding tiny shards of glass in the wipes. So Patterson checked hers.
And they're in every wipe.
She says her son has had a rash ever since she started using these wipes last month.
We use the natural care ones, so I mean, it should be natural stuff.
A Huggies spokesperson says it's not glass, but it could be melted fibers from the wipe. Patterson says no matter what it is, she doesn't want it for her kids.
It's supposed to be soft fibers and, you know, there should be no anything hard in there.
Huggies is responding individually to most of the hundreds of people commenting online. It also posted a statement to Facebook a few hours ago saying it has a long history of safe use and it has strict quality controls in place for its products.
Hey, puppies.
But Patterson says she plans to file a complaint.
We have a doctor's appointment, and I'm just holding on to them and then trying to get a hold of Huggies.
Now, Huggies has said that it's not going to issue any kind of a recall on the product because the melted fibers that they're calling it aren't dangerous. Some people still saying it looks like glass, maybe feels like glass. Hey, if this is my kid, I don't care if it's melted fibers or whatever. I don't want anything
If it's
else.
hard and it
it
doesn't feel soft on your fingers, you probably don't want to put it on your baby's skin, so I can understand their concerns, absolutely. But Huggies, maybe a little bit of a bold move, saying, you know what, we're not recalling it. It's fine. Everybody
Sorry,
go
not
home.
taking the chance.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Don't
move
blame
on
them.
to some Bluebell news. The latest from Bluebell today, the company went on Instagram, said homemade vanilla is going to be the very first flavor to return to store shelves.
Which really shouldn't be surprising. The classic, you gotta get it out there. The ice cream, of course, is being sold to just limited markets starting Monday. It's
week?
already here, 1 week. Right now, Bluebell ice cream is only being made in the Alabama facility, so we know that our Brenham facility is not quite yet up and running. So far, no word yet on when that and the Oklahoma plants will reopen. Another returning flavor will be announced tomorrow, and I'm gonna go chocolate. If we're going on the classics trend, I think it's going to be chocolate that they announce tomorrow.
Chocolate.
I know what you want it to be,
I
Rusty.
want it to be Rocky Road.
And I want it to be cookies and cream, but we just can't always get what we want.
I'll start throwing a fit if Rocky Road's not on this by Wednesday.
We'll give it another couple months before you throw that fit,
All right.
hopefully. Hey, we've got a poll question. It is the first day of school out there. We are so excited for all of you. Does it take you back? You're dropping your kid off at school. Does it take you back? So we're asking you on Facebook, what is your favorite memory of the first day of school? Mine are mostly embarrassing. You can
Crying.
still vote.
I cried.
Crying. Saying bye to mom and bawling. You can still log on to Facebook, facebook.com/KBTX Media. Leave us your comment right there, and we'll take a look, put some of those on air.